Have you ever felt like someone is silently working against you? Not shouting, not fighting, but watching, copying, competing, waiting for you to fail. Sometimes, your biggest enemy isn't loud. They smile, they clap for you, but deep inside, they're measuring your life against theirs. Today, we enter the Philosophers' perspective to understand what it really means when people target you, and more importantly, how the greatest thinkers in history say you should respond. Because here's the truth, not everyone who walks beside you wants to see you win. Part 1: Why people target you. Let's begin with the philosopher Epictetus, a former slave who became one of the most powerful Stoic thinkers. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." People don't target you randomly. They target you when you improve, you grow, you stop being ordinary, you make others uncomfortable with their own life. When someone sees you changing, they feel threatened, not by you, but by what you represent. Your discipline reminds them of their laziness. Your courage reminds them of their fear. Your progress reminds them of their excuses. So, instead of fixing themselves, they focus on stopping you. Philosophers call this projection. They project their insecurity onto you. They don't hate you. They hate what they see in themselves. Part 2: The silent enemy. Now listen carefully. Not all enemies attack directly. Some use sarcasm, gossip, fake support, subtle competition, silent sabotage. The philosopher Sun Tzu once wrote, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles." But what if the enemy doesn't look like an enemy? What if they look like a friend? That's why philosophers say awareness is power. If someone copies you too much, celebrates your failures secretly, questions your confidence, minimizes your success, competes instead of supports, they're not walking with you. They're studying you. And here's something deep. When people target you, it means you're already ahead. Nobody aims at empty targets. Part 3: Marcus Aurelius warning. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal, "Begin the morning by saying, I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." He wasn't pessimistic. He was prepared. He understood that human nature includes jealousy, ego, and fear. So instead of being shocked when people turn against you, he said, expect it, because when you expect storms, you don't panic when clouds arrive. Most people suffer not because of enemies, but because they're surprised by them. Philosophers teach this. Expect resistance when you rise. Growth always creates friction.